Hey guys, how's it going? Undead here, and today we're going to be telling you the story of the Pokemon Thief. That's right, we had an actual Pokemon Thief. We decided we were going to bury him in the fucking woods and cut off his fucking nutsack. And metaphorically, and you don't want to know what we did to the Pokemon Thief. Because I'm telling you, he will never walk straight again. Just kidding. We really did. We didn't really. But when I was in school, there was a craze that I think a lot of you people know. The craze was fucking Pokemon. This craze, like for kids. Let me explain this. So if you were a kid and you had anything Pokemon, that was the equivalent of having an 8-ball of crack in public. Okay, that was the equivalent of the situation. So essentially, a bunch of kids had a bunch of crack just walking around. And little Ray decided one day, hey, I'm gonna bring my Salamence to school. I have this beautiful Salamence figurine, and I just want to show everybody. Now, leading up to this, for a couple weeks, people's Pokemon cards, their games, yeah, that's right, even their games. Like, I'm telling you, if someone stole my Pokemon game, I would circumcise them a second time. Like, I would really go to town on their fucking foreskin. Like, you don't even fucking understand. You don't even fucking understand. Anyway, not relevant. So little Ray brings a Salamence to school. And before this point, for a couple weeks, people's stuff were going missing. So little Ray foolishly decided, you know what, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure my Salamence will not go missing. And on this day that little Ray decided to bring his Salamence to school, let me tell you, it did indeed go missing. And it was not a good time. It was not a good vibe. And I swear, that was the first time in my life, maybe the second time, that I almost committed murder. Alright, like if you told little Ray at that point that he could have a full automatic weapon, I'm sure he would have murdered someone. But anyways, I was in my class with my little Salamence figurine. I was playing with it, and then the teacher tells me it's not time to play. Yeah, I know. What a absolute buffoon. You know, just sitting there like, oh yeah, our tax dollars are paying for you to learn. You need to put away the fucking toys. It's like, bitch, I do not care about the fucking tax dollars. That's not a concern of mine. All right, I'm playing fucking Pokemon. All right, we have important things to do. Do you understand? But she didn't understand. And little Ray had to put his Salamence figurine, it's not a doll, but he had to put, sorry. Anyway, I put my Salamence figurine in the backpack, and I trusted that Salamence would be safe.
Spoiler alert, Salamence wasn't safe.
And when I went up to my backpack at the end of the day, I realized my Salamence figurine was not in there. Now let me tell you the absolute rage I felt. And I blame my teacher completely. Like, I was like, this is your fault. You need to fix this. She was like,
so little boy, you're actually kind of a special snowflake because people have been stealing people's stuff for 2 weeks, and you decided to bring your figurine to school.
And I said, if you don't find my figurine, I am going to make this year as hard as possible for you. I actually said that. That is not out of pocket. That is not me trying to be funny. I actually said and look on her face was like, okay. Man, get this young man some Adderall right now. But eventually, me and some friends get together, and let's call this friend Zach. Me and Zachary had a common enemy. That enemy was the Pokemon Thief. If you didn't guess that, I don't really know what to say. You might have a few extra chromosomes or something. But essentially, our common enemy was this Pokemon Thief. And we decided we were going to hunt down the Pokemon Thief. We weren't going to let him steal our Pokemon cards. Eventually, we asked some friends, hey, do you have any idea who you were around? Who was around you when you lost your Pokemon cards? And eventually, we found a little trail of munchkins. But essentially, we found this trail, and we were talking to one of the students, and one of them said, you know what? Cody was around us. All of us. At the time the Pokemon cards disappeared. So we decided the next day that we were going to lay out some bait. One of our friends had an old broken copy of Pokemon Pearl, and we decided that we were going to put it right by where we were playing Beyblades, because this is when Beyblade was very, okay, I think. It may have been back and gone. I honestly can't remember, guys. Like, this was years ago. But either way, we lay the bait out, and we have someone watch us all while we play. And sure enough, Cody grabs the Pokemon Pearl. And the second we see him grab it, we all just storm Cody, man. And I'm not even gonna like exaggerate this whatsoever. We basically curb stomped Cody. He was in the principal's office. Gonna go to the hospital, but hey, we caught the Pokemon Thief, and we made the school safer. No, but seriously, we went a little far with Cody. So first he tries to run with it, and then one kid tackles him, and we all just start punching Cody. right? We all just start punching Cody. And, yeah. Then Cody's like, please stop. Please don't take my foreskin. I need my foreskin. No, but no, seriously. He was like, please, guys, come on. I just wanted the Pokemons, guys. And we didn't listen to Cody. We just kept going. And then eventually, me and my friend Zach were like, hey, guys. I think he's learned his lesson. And then they were like, oh, all right. And then we told on Cody, and we told his mom, and she found the Pokemon stash and my Salamence, and we got all the stuff back. So there was a happy ending. The teachers told us we weren't allowed to bully Cody, because I guess they thought we were bullying. I mean, I don't really blame him at that point. When a bunch of kids just pummel one kid, I mean, you're kind of right to just assume, yeah, they're bullying him. But we had a valid reason. And Cody, I want you to know, if you're still out there, and you even look at my fucking Salamence, I will make sure you never look at anything again. Do you hear me? Sorry. Got a little carried away there. But yeah, essentially we had a happy ending. I got my Salamence. And Zach got his, what was it? Oh, it was a Lugia Pokemon card. So we all had a happy ending. And many other people were grateful that we solved the Pokemon case. And they would never forget the heroic adventures of Ray and Zach. But yeah, that's about it for the video. It's a pretty short story, and yeah, there ain't much to say. Although, okay, let me say this though, like who the hell steals stuff like in front of 30 fucking people? Like this kid was lucky he did this like at the age that he was at. Like if he had tried doing that when he was like 16 or something, like just stealing someone's phone, dude, he would have probably got like messed up way more. If anything, it was better that we did this. Like if you're really looking in hindsight, it was a lot better that happened. But anyways, I'm not glorifying violence. We obviously should have just went to the teachers and be like,
So Cody took the Pokemons, and if you don't give me back my Pokemon, I'm gonna jump from the fucking roof.
But we didn't. Anyway, I guess the lesson in that story is don't touch my fucking Pokemon or I'll hurt you. Thank you everybody for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this story format or you have it, leave a comment down below. And if you do like and subscribe on this video, I promise you'll get your free Salamence. Yeah, that's right. A free Salamence in the mail. This is legit. You can 100% trust me. Alright, you guys have a good one. In case I don't see you, good night, good evening, and good afternoon. I botched that. That's a reference to the Truman Show. But anyway, peace guys.